Now next is what we will perform dynamic NAT. For dynamic NAT, what we did, we require a pool of public IP address. Correct? Dynamic NAT. So in dynamic NAT, what we require? Again, first of all, it is 1-to-1 mapping only, right? But the mapping is done automatically. What happens? A pool of public IP address is required. Correct? And what will happen? A private network will be mapped with pool of public IP addresses. This is what happened. So here, what are the steps you are going to require to configure your dynamic NAT? See, what according to dynamic NAT we will be using, because we require more than one PC. So we'll be using this network. According to this network, what will be my inside interface? Z0/1, and outside will be Z0/2. So first of all, we will define the interface. This is first step. Second step, we need a pool of public IP address. So we will create the pool. Second step. What will be the third step? How many networks I have on the inside? Out of 2, I want to perform dynamic NAT only for this network. So I will select this network, or I will filter out this network. I will not allow this network. So filtering, how we perform the filtering in the router? ACL. Okay, so third step, ACL, and fourth step, configure your NAT. Okay, so this thing will be done in the 4 steps. Now see, one by one. So first step will be configure inside and outside interface. And how you're going to do that? You're going to say, okay, let me just copy paste. This is how you are going to configure inside and outside interface. Once inside and outside interface is configured, next step is create the pool of public IP address. Okay. Create the pool of public IP addresses. Okay. How you are going to create the pool? You are going to give the command IP NAT pool. And then you'll give the name of the pool. Any random name you can give here. Okay. Then you'll give the starting IP address, that from where your IP addresses start in the pool. Okay. After that, you'll give the ending IP address. Because when you purchase a range of public IP address, there will be starting IP and ending IP. Then you will say net mask. And also you will give the subnet mask. This is clear. Once this is done, the next step is select the interesting network. Interesting means whatever we care about. Okay. Using ACL. So how you will create the ACL? You will say, let's say, for example, access -list Then you'll give ACL number and the ACL number between 1 to 99. Standard ACL only we will create. Okay. Then you will say permit, because we want to allow only 10 network, rest of all the networks we want to deny. Okay. So we'll say permit. Then you will give the network ID. And after that, you will give the wildcard mask, because in routers we use wildcard mask. This is done. Once this is done, you will define NAT. Okay. Configure NAT to map the private network with the pool. Okay. So how you'll do that? You'll give the command IP NAT inside source. Okay. Last time we were performing static NAT, so we gave the word static. But here we want to map this ACL list with the pool. So you'll say, what is the list? Here you'll give the ACL number. Okay. Then you'll say pool, to which pool you want to map. So yeah, here you'll give the name of pool. Okay. And your dynamic NAT is done. These are the 4 steps. First of all, okay. First of all, what you have to do? Configure inside and outside interface. Then after create the pool, select your traffic, and then map the addresses. Okay. This is clear. Let's go and perform. Simple. Okay. First of all, inside and outside. So interface Z0 by 1. IP NAT inside. Interface Z0 by 2 already configured as Z0 outside. Okay. But when you're doing the fresh configuration, you can go and give. But right now we have already given, so we do not require to give. And even if you give second time also, no problem. Okay. Then after, we have to create the pool. So let's say for the dynamic NAT, we have purchased a range. Okay. The range of addresses starts from, let's say, for example, 200.1.1.20 till 50. This is the range. Okay. Now see. So you'll say IP NAT pool. Okay. Here it will not show you. IP NAT pool. Then give the name of the pool. Let's say CCNA. I'll give the name of pool CCNA. Then starting IP address. So my address starts from 200.1.1.20 and ending at 200.1.1.50. Then I'll say NAT mask, and let's say I'll give /20. This is clear. Now we have to select this one network. So I'll say access icon list. Then let's say number 1. I'll say permit, and which network I want to permit. 10.2.2.0 network, and for this wildcard will be this one. This is done. Just perform the NAT. IP NAT inside source. Then say list, you want to use list number 1, and the pool to which you want to map, the name of the pool is CCNA, your dynamic NAT list. Now when you have performed dynamic NAT, and if you try to do show IP NAT translation, if you try to check, still there will be no entry, only the static NAT entry will be there. Dynamic NAT entry will be created when the traffic is generating, because when the traffic will generate, then only your router can make the decision that, okay, to which IP address it is mapping. Okay. Now see. If I try to ping from here, if I say ping 11.1.1.100, see, I'm having the communication. Same with the PC2 also. Fetching 11.1.1.100. See, I have the communication, correct? Is there any translation happening? So let's go and check. Earlier, I was not seeing any result here. Now, if I give the same command again, so you can see my 10.2.2.20 is getting translated to correct, and the 30 is getting translated to okay. And also you can see in the simulation mode, but in the real scenarios, we will be checking in the translation table only. Okay. See if I try to print from here. So on the PC, I will not see any sort of translation. PC will say 10.2.2.20 only. But when the packet is going to the router, the incoming packet has source 10.2.20, but the outgoing is having 200.1.120. Okay. Similarly, when the internet PC will reply, check the destination is 200. 11. Oh, this is the incoming packet. The outgoing packet is having the destination 200. So it will be replying to this particular IP address. And when this packet reaches the router will perform untranslation. See, 200.1.120 back to 10.2.2.20. Okay. This is clear. This is your dynamic NAT.